1000 Elb Sisters Tammy Slaton Save Show, new season about her. 1000 Elb Sisters Season 7 was quite a roller coaster journey for the fans. The latest season featured Tammy Slaton's journey to getting her excess skin removal surgery. The siblings also faced some ups and downs, especially Amy, who faced criminal charges following a camel bite incident. There are already speculations that the show is getting renewed for another season, and some think it may all be about Tammy. Keep reading to see why. 1000 Elb Sisters. Tammy Slaton's impressive excess skin removal surgery. The last few episodes of Season 7 featured the day-long surgery of Tammy. The 1000 Elb Sisters star had 12 people working on her to remove her excess skin. Many were also shocked to see the 7-pound skin being removed from Tammy. By the end of the season, Tammy was already somewhere around 190 pounds. But her journey doesn't stop there. She has participated in interviews, talking about how her life got even better after the operation. This led to many fans wanting to see more of Tammy, and TLC may take that as an opportunity for another season. Many 1000 Elb Sisters fans believe that Tammy Slaton saved the show. Things were slightly unprogressive last season, but Season 7 proved that Tammy's hard work has finally paid off. Aside from her excess skin removal surgery, Tammy also got into a relationship with a woman named Andrea Dalton. She also revealed that they're now engaged, and it's possible that Season 8 may feature their wedding journey as well as her new life with her new body. In addition to weddings, Amy and Brian Lovern are also looking forward to tying the knot. There are already new updates about their wedding. Amy decided not to proceed with their haunted-themed wedding. Instead, she now wants to marry Brian in a Mayflower-themed wedding. Season 8 can feature the aftermath of Tammy and Amy's relationship downfall as well. The two argued badly on the Season 7 finale after Tammy scolded Amy for wanting to get married in a haunted, insane asylum. 1000 Elb Sisters, more storylines to be covered. Aside from the weddings, many 1000 Elb Sisters fans also want to see Amy Slaton's weight loss journey. She hasn't made any changes to herself since the previous season, and her progress has gotten even slower since she and Brian got engaged. Chris Combs' wife, Brittany, also expressed her desire to have a child earlier in Season 7. But to make it happen, she must first lose weight. Due to this, fans are hoping that Season 8 will feature her journey getting her surgery. But many of her photos today indicate that she may not even need one due to her massive weight loss. There was a time when many doubted Tammy Slaton would make it. As one half of the Slaton sisters in TLC's 1000 Elb Sisters, her health struggles, frequent hospitalizations, and fiery temper made her seem like a cautionary tale instead of a success story. But flash forward to today, and it's clear. Tammy didn't just beat the odds, she saved the show. With the recent rumors of the show facing cancellation and fan interest wavering, Tammy's stunning transformation and unexpected evolution have breathed new life into the franchise. Once overshadowed by her sister Amy's journey, Tammy is now the undisputed heart of the series. Here's how Tammy Slaton went from the show's most controversial figure to the driving force behind its survival. A rocky beginning. When 1000 Elb Sisters debuted in 2020, Tammy and Amy were introduced as two sisters in rural Kentucky struggling to lose weight and qualify for bariatric surgery. Tammy weighed over 600 pounds and required constant assistance for even basic tasks. She was combative, stubborn, and at times self-destructive, making her both riveting and heartbreaking to watch. Fans loved Amy's bubbly personality and her journey toward motherhood. But Tammy? She often tested the audience's patience. She pushed away help, argued with her family, and relapsed with food repeatedly. There were moments when it looked like she might not make it, physically or emotionally. Yet through all the chaos, Tammy had something that kept viewers coming back: raw honesty. There was no filter with her. Her struggle was unflinching, her pain real, and her resilience just waiting to be discovered. Near death and a turning point. The show's 4th season brought Tammy to a breaking point. After a medical crisis that left her hospitalized and in a medically induced coma, fans feared the worst. The mood online shifted dramatically. Where once Tammy was mocked or criticized, viewers were now rallying Tammy too. Facing death had flipped a switch. She entered rehab, not for the first time, but this time it stuck. She committed to the process in a way no one had seen before, and slowly her body and spirit began to transform. The scale numbers dropped by the hundreds. Her breathing improved. She walked on her own again. She smiled more, laughed more. And suddenly, the show had its greatest storyline yet. A redemption arc that was as real as it gets. Tammy's transformation becomes the show's engine. By the time 1000 Alb Sisters Season 5 aired, it was clear. This was Tammy's show now. Where earlier seasons focused heavily on Amy's pregnancies and her challenges raising kids while managing weight, Amy's story plateaued. Fans still supported her, but her journey wasn't evolving. Tammy, on the other hand, was on a rocket ride, shedding weight, gaining confidence, and exploring life in a way she never had before. The camera now followed Tammy to therapy sessions, friend outings, and even to flirtatious new beginnings in the romance department. Her honesty about her grief, after losing her husband, Caleb Willingham, mixed with her newfound determination to live, resonated deeply with fans. TLC producers saw the shift too. More airtime was given to Tammy. New spin-off rumors began swirling. Viewers tuned in week after week, not just to see if she would make it, but to celebrate that she was finally living. Social media star and fan favorite. Tammy's rise didn't just happen on television. She began sharing more of her life on social media, and fans loved it. TikToks of her dancing, trying makeup, or simply being goofy went viral. The comments were no longer filled with hate. They were filled with love, encouragement, and admiration. She became a symbol of perseverance, and her fans, who once criticized her, now cheered her on. Tammy's relatability, her openness about grief, weight loss, body image, and mental health, made her more than just a reality star. She became an inspiration. Saving the show from cancellation. TLC insiders hinted that 1000 Alb Sisters was in trouble after Amy's story grew quieter and other cast members, like Amanda and Misty, couldn't carry full seasons. But Tammy's resurgence has changed everything. Her ability to reinvent herself, to go from a cautionary tale to a queen of comeback, reignited interest in the show. Ratings stabilized. Online engagement surged. Tammy's glow-up made headlines beyond TLC's usual fanbase, with mainstream media praising her courage and transformation. And now, with Season 6 in development, all signs point to Tammy being the centerpiece. TLC is reportedly working on a special dedicated just to her journey, possibly even a spin-off focused on her post-weight loss adventures. What's next for Tammy? Tammy has teased new goals on social media. She's hinted at dating again, traveling more, and even starting a fashion line for plus-size women. There's talk of her writing a memoir. She's also expressed a desire to become an advocate for body positivity and mental health awareness. And she isn't afraid to own her past. In fact, that's what makes her story so powerful. She doesn't sugarcoat the mistakes. She wears her scars like armor. She tells fans, "If I can do it, you can too." With her sense of humor intact and her fierce determination in overdrive, Tammy has done more than save 1000 Alb Sisters. She's redefined what it means to fall, rise, and shine in the public eye. The Slaton legacy, carried by Tammy. When 1000 Elf Sisters first launched, it was about two siblings struggling side by side. But now, it's Tammy's narrative that holds the torch. Through addiction, grief, ridicule, and near-death, she emerged not just stronger, but smarter, more compassionate, and empowered. If TLC renews the show for years to come, it will be because Tammy gave fans a reason to believe in second chances. In a reality TV landscape filled with fake drama and plastic personalities, Tammy Slaton is raw, real, and utterly unforgettable. Tammy didn't just save herself, she saved the show. And in doing so, she became its brightest star.